You would get a hold of Keto?
Keto probably at work.
He probably home.
That nigga probably sleep.
Yeah, I think that shit right there.
They probably
ain't my down.
They probably came home.
I'm gonna do my 3. I struggled that game. I played blind. I couldn't come out of it.
Are you trying to play all game, Blaze?
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go.
I didn't say go ahead, he up all night. What?
With Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to get at y'all in a minute, man. It's 10:16, damn.
All right.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Let's go, let's go. Jim,
This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yo. Switch.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 54. Mike 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And that's incomplete.
The 2nd down pass, incomplete on the throwaway. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Haskins to throw it. It's brought in by Dodson. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Washington Redskins first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And some space here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it. Unfolding so far so good for him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now Elliott. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Here we go. Go line in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw, Prescott. And an alley to run. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Cooper was the target there. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check the hot read. Check 50. Check 50.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. And he'll take this one down to the 36. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They go play action now. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Haskins. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll turn to Thompson. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it third and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Dwayne Haskins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me. Often that opens up enough space for him to go.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
We're going to 54. Why in?
Here's Prescott. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Here we go. Why in? Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why in?
Shit.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much.
They were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17.
I got you, boy.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have... Two remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. Go to base. 55. You ain't doing nothing today. Check. Anyway. Check.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That was shades of Tennessee volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for a loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach would say, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete package there? Not just playing the pass, but being a willing tackler and making a really nice play.
Hey, Blade.
Yo.
Hey, this nigga waiting until, go look at my broadcast. Every play, this nigga waiting until like 8 seconds. And then, soon as the 8 seconds come out, then he'll pick his play. And then he'll hike the ball around by 3 or 2 seconds on every play. Go look at my broadcast and see. You'll see it.
Who you playing?
This Trey EDA1.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, he gonna do a lot of audibles, nigga.
No, he not doing no audibles. He just sitting right there. I'm talking about before you pick your play, BG. You know, like when you write at your playbook and you looking for plays.
Yeah.
Alright, he just sitting right there. He just sitting there. He not picking his plays. He not doing nothing. He wait till it get to like 21 seconds. He'll wait till he get to 21 seconds, and then he'll pick his play. Then once he pick his play, he'll wait till the clock.
He need the force, please.
Oh, hold up. And then let me show you something. Let me show.